120 minutes plus one moment that the players in the Olympic football finals. There's not much energy left to run on the field. For being tired. Everything for the French host. It's worse when they're in Spain's position. Lead the table in extra time. That's Sergio Canalo on the Spanish side. It's so cruel. Turn the enemy defender into a bull to chase the bullfighter. Along with the red cloth, it's the ball in the foot. French squad. Because I want to find a solution that is too high. And no one had time to step back and stop Camolo's plan. And it's too late. When the striker is wearing his shirt, Vicalo had a great day. Even though the competition is very limited. With the right end. In the face of goalkeeper Ratas, Sergio Canalo completes double for his own. In just 2 extra rounds. Over there, 3 years for the Spanish Olympics. The gold medal is absolutely worth it with a great performance by Santiago Goldinha. They made the French Olympics second. Right in the front yard. Right in Paris. Inside the sanctuary of the Prince's Park. Don't know, should we call a team to the final? Inexperienced or not, but with the French Olympics, the players seem to not watching the last Euro. To see that, how their team lost face-alt. The next team to win the championship was Spain. That we can learn a practical lesson from. Old, as I see it, rearranged, when the French Olympics got the lead early on. Then have fun celebrating, before the Spanish Olympics, 3 times in just 45 minutes. Almost, no one could have predicted such a crazy scenario, especially when the majority on the bridge is looking for a champion. Teams often choose to play more exploration. The French Olympic, he had every advantage after 10 minutes of play. 1 goal ahead. And it's a mental buff in my own backyard. Only thing, they don't really understand the meaning of glory. 100% players are Serie called to attend the Olympics. I did not attend the last Euros. The French Olympic team still owns it. The name's thanks to Alaskar Lacaze, Jangfellas on Matata, and Bayern rookie Michael Olympic. In fact, the value of the French Olympic team is not low, especially when compared to Spain. It's a very different number. The Spanish of Santia, the club focuses on developing young players. 3 players over the age of 23 are selected, born together 2000. That's just 1 year older than the legal age. But a young Spain at the Olympics. There are still 2 Euro 2.02 for champions, Alex Bina. Even though he only played a reserve role in the German campaign. But at the Olympics, it was the team that pulled Spain. Return from the dead, with 3 quick goals in the first half. The real thing is Maria. They are hurting the French a lot. Messi with Argentina at the World Cup. Until minimum with Spain in Euro. Both teams, with trains that are products of the Marcia flares. Over and over again, the French have to taste the bitter fruit. For the past 2 years, I thought everything had calmed down. But not Fami Lopez himself. It's another bright talent of the oven. It's Maria, and you're the leader of the Spanish Olympics. Through a forest of hard-to-find rivals, to advance to the final. Even the Lopez family. It's also an impressive milestone. When scoring in all rounds at the Olympics. And for out of 6 games out there. Born in 2003, he was voted the best player in the match. Of course, coach Santiago Goldinha no longer know what to do. Is to enjoy the talent of family Lopez? No need to filter superfoods, just finish the standard only. 21-year-old midfielder, give yourself a perfect double in 45 minutes. It's a great honor for the French Olympics. They are not the same version. The national team a month ago. Spain in the Euro semi-final. Spain's Olympic team led by 2 goals. But the French Olympics have been hard and resilient. In the second half, looking for hope. After 10 failed shots, the home team's work has been rewarded. To consecutive goals in the last 10 minutes of the game to close off official time, with a crazy total of BA. It's quite familiar to say that. France has been playing Argentina at the World Cup. It's just as crazy as 2. However, script again fell asleep at the penalty series. That's what French fans do. I don't want to see the second time. And the Spanish Olympics helped give Golocox. Fix that script, with double shot of Shagio Cameo. When each round, this young Sal scores a goal. It's safe to say that Santiago Goldinha was a bit subjective. when receding the pillar form as Fermi Lopest, Alex Belida, and Captain Ben Luis Raw. In the moment, the French Olympic Games have just shortened the gap to 2. BA but launching Sergio Cameo into the field. That's a 10-point quality. When the French Olympic defense, completely helpless in the face of sensitivity, from stitching running place until the end of the Sao wearing Rayo and CA slaves. I have just escaped from the obsession of the Martian. Olympic France continue to look for the table in extra time. However, the Spanish Olympic Games have many lessons. And above all, they learn very quickly. Stalemate in coordination satisfaction-free. Spain moved to take advantage of the fixed situation. Deadlock in imposing gameplay. They turned to counter-defense. Camels 121 goals said it all. Year BA belongs to the Spanish Olympics. Is the final score of the final? And the French hold it in their own backyard. Going from a game so easy, until the gladness of the Argentinian Olympic species. France did not expect that. They have to fall tragically in front of the high-class performance of the young bulls. Should remember that the journey to the final of La Roca has closed. No small contribution of Santiago Goldinha. What's interesting is the 50-year-old strategy. He made his third appearance at the Olympics after 2. Before that at Lotto 1996 as a player. And the Tokyo Olympics 2.021 when he was an assistant coach. Currently Santiago Dea is also Cho Luis de la Fuent's #1 assistant for the Spanish national team. 3 years ago at the Spanish Olympics, at the hands of De La Fuente. To be silent, the Brazilian Olympic won the gold medal. That squad of the Spanish Olympics is even more formidable. About Petrifor and Torres. Marco Asio is even Danielmo. Luis de la Fuente may be less than the Olympic, but his assistant did it. After 32 years, 2 times about what in the Olympics 2000 and 2001. Finally Santiago Dea was dyed yellow for the medal plate on the necks of Spanish Olympic players. This success marks for a 2024. It's great with Spain, when they won Euro 2024 in mid-July. And by the end of July, Spain's 19th U-turn continues to ascend the throne. In U19 Europe, it's also a coincidence. U19 France is the defeat of U19 Spain in the final. Now the Spanish Olympics double down on the opponent. In just a month's time, the debt of France and Spain goes through BA level. And Lovier had to get 3 unspeakable endings. 24 years of not knowing the smell of winning the Euro is too long. Over here, Olympic until 45 in search of a gold medal. France can't see it either. Maybe the Seine River will be even more cloudy. To blend in with the sadness of the young players on the French Olympic side. Now, all the players of Cox at the Olympics can share the sadness with my brothers, and also the boys at age 19. But anyway, the French Olympics, there is also a silver medal. Kylian Mbappé is empty-handed at the Euros. France will hope for another tournament to regain dignity. This year they were so unlucky. Congratulations again to the Spanish Olympic Games. Santiago Dea's team excellently completed the task. From this country's sports union, gold medal plate, and a generation of talented young players to be presented to the world with Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams. Spain is in possession of powerful forces to continue the conquest in other big leagues. That they're sure of. Blue is the strongest contender for the championship.